Good morning and welcome to this week's Mayoral video, and today we are here at the Anchors Causeway boat ramp at the beautiful Laanecoorie, and what a great spot this is. You can see the Laanecoorie Reserve behind me. The water level at the moment is around about 33.9%, so still a bit of water there, but just very shallow in spots, and this area here is one of the shallower spots too, but still accessible for small boats and a great spot to be on the water over the summer. Just around the point here behind me to my right, be your left, is the Laanecoorie Caravan Park, which enters down onto the water. Great spot over the summer, very popular. And I'll tell you what, I'm actually looking forward to spending a couple of nights there myself with the family over the January holidays. So if you're going to come out here on the water, please just make sure you be safe and follow all your boating regulations. We don't want any accidents over the summer, but please get out there and enjoy our beautiful waterways around Loddon Shire. A couple of things I wanted to touch on today is the Loddon Bulletin. The Loddon Bulletin you would see out in your letterboxes this week. This edition of the Loddon Bulletin covers a few things, a bit of a Christmas message in there, but it also covers one of the most important documents that Loddon Shire does, and that is our council plan. A little bit of information there on the council plan, but there's been a QR code added here. You can go to that QR code through your camera phone or your phone, camera on your phone is probably a better way of putting it, and you can bring up that document directly and have a look through. That plan has been very well built and thought out over the last 12 months, and it's really been driven by community through that community vision piece of work we've done over this past 12 months. Very responsible plan, and that's what guides Loddon Shire in what we do over the next 4 years. So please take note of that in the letterbox this week, and please have a look through. There's also some great stories celebrating great community and great community events too, with a bit of a calendar of events coming up over the next few months. The second document I just wanted to make light of here today is this new book that's going to be launched very, very soon. A Different Flood. This tells the stories and the strength and recovery of Loddon people impacted by the 2022 flood. This book was compiled by the Goldfield Library Group and support of Loddon Shire, but really the support of community who tells their stories in this book about their impacts that they experienced across the flood. We were all impacted as Loddon Shire residents with the 2022 floods, and this is a book that tells some of those stories and conveys those images of what we all experienced. So we really thank the Goldfield Library Group along with the support from Loddon, but we also want to thank the likes of the Loddon Herald and the community members who submitted images and photos that they took on the ground in the midst of that devastating event. It really does paint a picture of what we all experienced together and the impacts that we've recovered from. So look out for that book. If you want to get your hands on a copy of this great book, A Different Flood, please go and contact your local Loddon library agencies across the municipality and you'll be able to get your hands on a copy. You may have heard by now, the news dropped on Friday last week. The state government have made some changes to the controversial Emergency Services Volunteer Fund, or the tax. So the message we got from government on Friday, and it was out in the media, there's a lot of comms around this, that the government has suspended the primary production portion of that Emergency Services Volunteer Fund for a further 2 years. We've been one of the lead councils communicating with our peak bodies, our Municipal Association of Victoria, our Rural Councils Victoria, directly to the state government and the local government minister to get this change enacted. We've got a little bit of reprieve, but still more to do, and we'll keep you updated as we know more as this information rolls out. But just wanted to mention that today. There has been a further 2-year suspension of that being implemented, but we've got to remember that residential commercial rate still getting hit as of this year's rates notices. So please, if you've got concerns, make sure you're getting those concerns directly to the state government, and Loddon Shire, along with our partner councils and pretty much 79 councils around Victoria, are all still acting in the best interest of our community and pushing for this tax to be cut. There's a lot going on over the next few weeks. Loddon Shire will be holding its last December meeting on the 16th. There'll be a number of documents and topics there we'll discuss, and then we'll be all winding down for a great Christmas celebration. But in the meantime, please be safe. Like I said, great waterways across Loddon. Please get out, experience it, stay safe, have fun, enjoy, and we'll see you next week for another Mayoral video somewhere around the Shire.